Please be seated, please.
We will go down. Let's set. We will go down.
Cameraman, please.
We will go down now.
Please. Yes, please.
The chairman of this occasion and all the dignitaries that are here, let me very respectfully stand on all existing protocols as already has been mentioned by my dear brother. I sincerely thank all the organizers and all those who are involved in this interactive section, because I believe this is what we need in the nation. So I thank you for this wonderful organization and what we've been able to do. What we are doing today, I know is a mention that is for interactive section for the North, but it's for Nigeria. Because whatever we're going to do here will affect the entire Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. And I'm running for the office of the President of Nigeria. So I believe that what you are doing is for the interest of Nigeria. And I thank you sincerely for that effort. I didn't know, and our chairman or vice chairman told me I was going to make a statement. I was actually expecting an interactive section. But I'll try and make the statement and then go to the interactive section. As I thank all of you, I listened to what the two leaders have said, Professor Ango and Professor Algo said, when they talked about the problem of the country. Everybody is aware of the problem of our country today. And our problem, as difficult as it is, I believe it is solvable. It is not impossible. Nations have passed through that. Today our country have qualified as a failed state because I have made the two ingredients of what a failed state is all about. The two major ingredients, when you are no longer in control of your territory, and when you are no longer in control of the economy, you are no longer in control of those two. So we've qualified for it. But and that has produced its own results. Because people ask me, how did we get here? What is happening here? I said, no country will not go through what we are going through today if you have about 100 million people living in poverty. You are bound to have crisis. If you have 35% unemployment, in fact, we're very lucky for a nation of our size to have 35 unemployment. When you combine it with underemployment, it's about 60%, out of which 60% of those involved are your young ones in their productive age doing nothing. With all the energy of the youth. And they don't have anywhere to speak or to do anything. You have a crisis. You have 20 out of school children. And coupled with this unemployment and youth unemployment, you have a high drug prevalence. Drug prevalence in Nigeria today is 14.8%, when the global average is 5.8. It's the highest anywhere. I can go on and telling you the problems of Nigeria, but most of them you know already. So they are not things that you want to hear any longer. What you want to hear is solutions. Because everybody knows the problem, everybody is suffering, everybody wants Nigeria is not free manifestos. There's very good reading manifestos. There's very good reading ideas in Nigeria. If you go where they are parked, there's people there. What is lacking? It is institutional weakness that is not allowed to deliver them, and the political way. The government we intend to form, I and that without him, we do things differently. We want to bring a transformative government, purposeful government that start dealing with issues. And those issues are known and very clear. The issue of security, which will be decisive. The issues of unity, which will be decisive. The issues of our economy, because it is critical. If you go today, out of the 10 poorest states in Nigeria, 10 is in the rough. Out of school children, it is in the north that they have the highest out of school children in the global health parameter. In terms of school kidnapping, it is the highest in the whole world. But when you look at what is happening globally today, the greatest need of the world, the greatest assets, the greatest need of the world today is food. The greatest asset of Nigeria today is in the north. I know people have come here to tell you, or will tell you the future about oil. Oil is an expiring and a diminishing asset. I know people will tell you about other natural resources. Those natural resources cannot be quantified with the physical assets God gave Nigeria and gave particularly the north. And that is what we need urgently to ignite and start. Nigeria today is 200 million and we have all this problem. It's estimated we will be about 300 million by 2030. It's estimated we are going to be about 400 by 2050. If we have this problem of this crisis when we are 200, what are we going to do when we are 400? So we start now to unleash the greatest asset of Nigeria. The greatest asset of Nigeria today is the vast uncultivated land in the north. How can you have among the poor states of Nigeria a state like Niger State? Niger State has 56 prevalence in poverty index. Niger State sits on 76.3 thousand square kilometers of land. Fertile land. And they only avenue 7 to 8 local governments there are taken over by bandits. And they are waiting for subsidy allocation from Abuja, which is less than 5 billion naira a month. So I know they can get the 50 billion. With 76.3 thousand square kilometers. They can't export anything. They are not producing the one they eat. It is unacceptable. Niger State today can be a place where Nigeria can feed itself and export. Netherlands, with that water, is at 3,000 square kilometers of land. Total agricultural export, including winter, is 2021 is 106 billion euros. When you multiply it by dollars, it's $120 billion. If Niger State can do 1% of that, it's $1.2 billion. At 650, it's about 750 billion naira. That's 5 times their budget. But I want you to say among the four states of Nigeria is Taraba. Among the four states of Nigeria is Taraba. Taraba is equal to 54,400 square kilometers of land. Taraba, Benton, in Europe, is 31,000 square kilometers. Israel is 22. Taraba is bigger than Israel and Benton combined. And Benton was able to export almost 80 billion worth of agricultural goods. If you go to Taraba, you see the Mabila Falls, one of the best places you can cultivate flour, tea, coffee. I was in Kenya, and I saw in the field young men and women who had just had a little scale cultivating flour at $300, and all of them. Kenya did export of flour last year of over $500 billion. Kenya is not a Europe, it's a third world country. That can grow in Mabila Falls. I was in Ethiopia. Ethiopia did export last year $1.1 billion of coffee. Coffee can grow there. Somebody can with all their crop will give 1.4 billion. Indeed, in gold, in assets, the future of Nigeria lies in the north. And I think what we want to do is to unlock it. We must unlock this greatness. I have been involved in this, and I can tell you, it is easy if we unlock it. Nigeria, when those over was talking about rate of exchange, our rate of exchange is weak because they're not doing anything. Nigeria, that's why we say we want to move it from consumption to production. Nigeria is not producing anything. That's why your currency is weak. A country like Nigeria, a country with 923,000 square kilometers of land, 210 million people living here, and total export last year was 18.9 trillion naira, which if you divide it by 650 today, it will give you 30 billion. For 200 naira, it's not acceptable. I cannot take it, we cannot take it. A country, for those that are not a war country, Vietnam is 331,000 square kilometers. That is the top of Nigeria. Vietnam is 100 million people. That's of our population. Vietnam export last year is $350 billion. We couldn't do, for a country we are 3 times the size in land, to raise the population, we couldn't do 10% of their export. It's unacceptable. We will deal with this country. We have to go on here. If you put on the power today, we will start unlocking that goal. And the first thing to do, here in Kaduna alone, and it in this country, when there's over 400 industries between Mumbai and Salawa Ekani. And if in this country, when you want to look for cash, in Nigeria and banking, we say go to Ghana and get cash. Today Ghana is there. There's no commerce. There's no commercial transaction in Borno State. It's only government transaction. So is Kaduna is there. We will unlock it. And bring it back. And it's not difficult. And have you on the way. They have a bank of industry, they have a bank of agriculture here. You ain't wrong with agriculture. And bank of agriculture is there. It's not giving anybody loan. In a country like ours, a developing country, 3 countries are the biggest banks. Bank of Agriculture, Bank of Industry, and Bank of Infrastructure. What are we going to do? I financed one of the biggest rice farmers in this country, Unzai Kani. Action, and the bank are financing. It's there. And that is what we need to do. And I can tell you, if you talk about India, Punjab, one state in India, have over 700 tractors. The entire Nigeria have less than 50 tractors. You know what? Not again. We are wasting our time. We have to bring governance back here and deal with this issue. We will unlock this. If you go to a bank of agriculture here, what am I going to do with it? I'm a banker. I'm a financier. So I know what it is. What we need to do is to get federal government. So I'll call all the banks. All the banks will be shareholders in Bank of Agriculture. Federal government will put their money, all the states will put their money, you will be #1 bank in Nigeria, and will lend money directly to genuine farmers. That's it. We must be done with the farm. I know there are things we'll do before that, but we must deal with that. It is easy, it is not difficult. We must make sure that inputs are available. Our research centers are not working today. India produces variety of rice, about 100 every year. Our research centers produce 1 in 5 years. Even more. We will get it to work. We will bring governance back. So what do we used to give when you have one? We will deal with it. But I know that the North is worried and they're talking about insecurity. Yes, it is a problem. And I've told you, it's number one thing we will deal with decisively. We will make it responsive and responsible. We're not going to take chances. We will put some people there. We will make them work. If they don't work, we go. We will deal with corruption inside it. We will deal with that corruption that is inside it, the security system. We will call our partners because we need to secure the country. We want locals and everybody to come back. We will increase the police personnel because the number today is low. Egypt, with 100 million people, have over 1 million police. Nigeria with 200, and only 325,000 police personnel. Out of which about 75 is following us. So 250. We will not come. We will increase number. We will make it work. Young people can make it work. It is not possible. We have what it takes. I can tell you we will secure this country. I know what I'm doing, what I'm saying. We will deal with this issue. When we deal with the issue of security, then we'll start putting people out of poverty. The more you put people out of poverty, the more you reduce criminality. When people are hungry, when they don't know where next thing will come from, they become criminals. If you give them food, you reduce criminality. It is not in countries all over the world. You have different types of agitation today because we have a problem. We were there yesterday? No. Yesterday the country was good, there was coffee, there was something to share, so everybody was living peacefully. When there's nothing to share, there's problem. Because the only thing people share is profit, they don't share loss. They lost the quarrel. That's why the country is today. We will bring back the country again and we'll make it work. We will deal with the other issues that are affecting our nation today. Issue of corruption. People have said they will fight corruption. If anyone says they fight corruption, let him tell you where the last opportunity he had to manage public money, how he managed it. I, Tolu, was governor of Anambra State for 8 years. Go there and show me where the money is. I can tell you, I want #1 as NDG. The only thing Nigeria signed in the year 2000, the spirit idea is NDG. It was NDG that China is sleeping to the development agenda. I was able to do 409 million people out of poverty. It was NDG that India was sleeping to the development agenda and put 169 people out of poverty. That is what Jackson used to put over 45 million people out of poverty. In Nigeria, we didn't do it, and we threw more people into poverty. But Anambra State was #1 when it ended. They got in #1, go to our schools. Our schools was closed for 2 years. One of the candidates mentioned it, said it everywhere. But today, go #1, we are #1, 2011, 12, and 13. You know, some of you, all I can say is, go and verify what we ever do there. As governor of the state, I signed over 10,000 documents for CFOs. Go and ask if you see one line that any other allocated to B2B, come and start campaigning. When I left the state, I left the National Bank. It's a bank in Nigeria. I left the National Bank $60 million and over 10 billion naira. I left the Diamond Bank $60 million and over 10 billion naira. I left the Fidelity Bank $50 million and over 10 billion naira. Until today, Anambra have never paid me 1 naira as gratuity of pension. I left 8 years ago. You can go and verify it. So if anyone said you fight corruption, let me tell you that I managed public money before. I was chairman of Security and Exchange Commission. Go there and ask them whether one day I took shooting allowance or they gave me 1 naira. They are places. So if anyone said you don't to fight corruption, fighting corruption is easy. If you are not stealing, your wife and children are not stealing, those around you are not stealing, you're reaching at 70%. We will fight corruption. We will fight it to exist the next day. Today, people are stealing government money. People are stealing. Nigeria is the only country. Nigeria is the only country in OPEC that is not producing its quota, apart from Venezuela, because of sanctions. And why are we not doing it? Because our oil is stolen. Who can steal oil? Nobody here can steal oil. People steal oil and people in government. For you to steal oil, a ship has to come in. Somebody will authorize that ship to come in. Somebody will authorize it to go out. It is not, oil is not sweet to put in your pocket. And the West is too much. We have a deficit, a crippling deficit of our budget, and we are allowing people to steal our oil. It's unheard of. Between January of this year to 30th of April, Nigerian total revenue was 1.6 trillion. Our total expenditure was 4.7 trillion. We have 3.1 trillion deficit. And people are stealing our oil. It can't continue. We will stop it. Just to show you, I did our deficit. Let me show you what we lost in 2 months in oil. In July, our total production was 1,083,000. That means every day we are losing 717,000. Multiplied by 31 days is 22,227,000. The average price of oil in that month was 110. If you multiply the lost $2,445 million, let's just This is 250. I multiply 550. It's 1 trillion, 344 billion, 750 million naira. That's what we lost to them. In the month of August, it was worse. In the month of August, it was worse. We were producing 975,000 barrels. So we are losing 825. So over the 1 month, we lost 25 million barrels. At 100 naira average, we lost $2.5 billion, about 1.4. So in 2 months, Nigeria lost, we lost nearly $5 billion or equivalent of 2.8 trillion naira. Which country can operate like that? It cannot. We are paying subsidies. Subsidies organize crime. There's no way Nigeria can consume the number of money we pay on subsidies. That is the money we want to save and throw into productive sector in the north. I get this unemployed youth that is giving everybody problems to have something to do. I will reduce their criminality. It is clear. It is not rocket science. It's happening in other nations. It can happen in